could see the divers going and taking care of the beds. It's not just we implant the bead and you put the oysters in the ocean and voila, there's a pearl. There's a lot of care and it's a huge process. I mean, these divers and these surgeons, this is passed on generation to generation. It's a cultural art that they learn. And what they do is they go down, you know, into the oceans, they dive, they clean all the debris, seaweed, you know, there's organisms that get in or things that get trapped in the beds, clean it out, take care of it, and they do it maybe, you know, there's rain seasons, storm seasons that go through, so Mother Nature also plays a role in how these pearls come out.
Right. Well, and something I find interesting is they literally work 10 hours a day and work every single day of the year.
Yes.
They can't take time off because that's how sensitive these beds are.
Right.
To hazards, the weather, what have you. By the way, I just want to show you really quickly, if you're picking up the amethyst, because I know many of you, if you're like me, you don't wait. You're like, I'm in, that's a great piece. I just want to show you the pretty pendant to go with it. But now, we'll talk about this, which is really, I love this because this, again, is that whole floating idea.
Right.
Where you really highlight the pearl itself, but in a more updated fashion.
Right. You know, I call this my infinity collection. You know, there's that never ending, that continuous, you know, with the pearl also, everything goes in circle. It's a circle of life. You know, pearls are the only gemstone made from a living organism, so it has such special meaning, you know, through history. And this, I think, showcases that. It just encompasses that pearl. It's sitting. You don't see any metal. One of my biggest pet peeves in jewelry is when there's just too much metal around the gemstone. If it was just a silver ring, that's fine. But if you're showcasing and you specialize in pearls, that's what should stand out. Everything else is accent, but that pearl really stands out in this piece. It's hugged, it's encompassed. Yeah. It's beautiful. I love this. This is my infinity design.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think what it reminds me of, I mean, when you see that shot of it, I would think, man, if you had somebody who was a bride or you're the mother of the bride,
right.
If you're the mother of the bride and you do not have your jewelry figured out yet, this is the epitome of elegance. You know, I just, can you envision, you've got the, you know, the earrings on and the necklace and you've got this really great outfit
right.
for the wedding, but you just can't figure out what to do up here. You
right.
can't figure out the jewelry. You know, you don't want to go overboard because the outfits should be the highlight. This is just that perfect little touch where it's so incredibly elegant. And you could wear these again and again. I mean, not only could it go to a black tie event if you happen to
right.
go to those, but you could wear these to a wedding. You could certainly wear them more casually. It's easy to take
and
this
you
into
can mix and
looks.
match your pearls. They don't have to be always worn together. I always say, you know, you could wear it with plain gold, you can wear it with diamonds, you could wear it with color, and you can buy the set and keep it and maybe give the pendant for the graduation and then give the earrings at a later date.
Great idea.
You know, we can, these values that come up, sometimes you just want to, you need to just dive in, but maybe you want to save it for another occasion.
I think that's a great idea.
And you know, with Mother's Day, June being Pearl Month, it's wedding season, graduations, there's so many opportunities where you have to think of a fabulous gift again. And I think these are great pieces.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's not a woman, I think, Renee, would be on my gift-giving list who'd be like,
that wouldn't love.
Really, you gave me a Tahitian pearl?
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Whoever says, oh,
yeah,
a pearl.
Tahitians? Are you? Well, then you go Tahitian too.
Yeah.
I mean, take it to that next level. You go, oh, really? You got me Tahitian pearls? Yawn. You know. Oh
and
my
more
gosh.
and more women now are understanding the versatility of Tahitian pearls. You will wear them over and over. You will wear it with jeans. You will wear it with a dress, and the two pearls don't have to be a perfect match. So if you bought a piece on my last show and then you saw this great matching earring, you can put the two together. The color doesn't have to be an exact match. It can be a green and a blue or a peacock and an aubergine. You can wear them and it's still beautiful Tahitian pearls. And you can wear black pearls and white pearls. So you can wear your Tahitian pearls with a South Sea or an Akoya, you know, and that's the beauty of it. Pearls are beautiful, and people who know they come from different parts of the world and different bodies of water, and they understand the majestic story behind it.
Well, and just like last hour, Lisa was talking about, we have two different bags a couple bags that were black and white.
Right.
And she was talking about just how great that looks
Black
together.
and white is always going to be the rage.
Always, yes. And so, again, you can take and do the same concept with the pearl, too.
Right.
And here's where we stand, though. We have only a couple of dozen left in both the necklace and the earrings. I wanted to pull out that 40-inch necklace once again just to show you how darn versatile that is.
Yes.
And something I didn't get to show you on this, too, is if you want, you can make this any length you want. That's why I was holding it up much closer so it could frame that pretty pendant. But I want you to show the backdrop of this. If you are wearing a gown and you want something really dramatic to hang back, that's how they finished that necklace off. I didn't get time to show you because we just gave you a little quick mention of it. And I don't have a lot of these long necklaces. But once again, we can go here. We can go back to my spinel necklace, short one that I'm wearing. We'll go to some other pendants, necklaces we have coming up. You just find this becomes that great workhorse.